Hello everyone, I am back to show more movies that I own, more Blu-rays and 4Ks and SteelBooks and all that I've picked up over the last couple of months. I know the Criterion sale is like in 2 days, but I'm not going to get that many from that, so I'm just going to do this now and just get it over with. And this should probably be the last one of these for a while, I think. Yeah, I'd say so. I'll probably have maybe one more of these this year. I don't know. We'll see. I've done a lot of these. I don't know. It's just a lot. And I was like, did I show off all of these in the last one? And I was like, nope. There's still more. So anyway, let's take a look at some more that I picked up. So this is Fritz Lang's Scarlet Street. This was the back-to-back. I think this is the second one from 45 that Lang did with, of course, Edward G. Robinson and Joan Bennett and Dan Duryea. Woman in the Window was the first one, but that movie kind of blows. It's okay. It's not very good. These are very, very slow movies, but I think Scarlet Street definitely works. And I really like Edward G. Robinson's performance in it as, like, the doomed, man. And it is kind of wild at the end. So anyway, this is a great movie. This is one of my favorite movies. This and the Big Heat. Big Heat's incredible. But those are my favorite Lang movies. So I had to have that at some point. Another one that I picked up, I've never even seen this in full. This is this is actually not even a movie. This is a fucking, like, workout tape parody from the 80s with Linnea Quigley, who was in, Return of the Living Dead, which is one of the great probably the best zombie movie ever. It's an amazing movie. She was in Silent Night, Deadly Night. She was in Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers. What the hell else was she? Not Prom Night. Night of the Demon. She was like a scream queen actress back in the day. And actually had a t-shirt of this back in the day too. That I think Creepy Co did. So that's a cult thing. I'll watch it eventually. I do really like her, and I do like her performance as Trash in Return of the Living Dead. So I didn't wait until August when this was getting a standard release, because I didn't want to wait. I wanted to watch it and see what the 4K looked like. And it looks incredible. I would say Cinderella is definitely one of my favorite Disney movies. Not like ultimate favorite. I mean, this would definitely be like in a second tier. Like, I don't think the movie's like perfect or anything, but of the 3 princess movies, I would say it's probably the weakest of the 3. It's weird. It's tough. I always fluctuate, because I think Snow White, Cinderella, and Sleeping Beauty are probably my 3 favorite Disney movies. I love the fantasy and the fairy tale, but of course this is just a remake of Snow White in so many ways. Yeah, the 4K looks great. I mean, these are the best animated movies ever made, so it's kind of hard for me not to fucking want them if they're going to be upgraded. I know Snow White's, of course, getting a 4K at the end of the year, so that's, or maybe next year, I don't know. But that's the big one for me. That's the best of all of them, so. But yeah, Cinderella's great. So here's another 4K that I picked up. This is a film called In the Heat of the Night. This has a Criterion release, but it's not 4K. So I said, fuck it. I'll just get the 4K one from Kino. It's a great movie. This was turned into a television series with Carol O'Connor from All in the Family in the Rod Steiger role. So anyway, that's that. Let me move this. My hand is killing me holding this friggin' thing. Okay. So let's save. Okay, let's do this one next. So this is a pack. This is an interesting one, because this is a film collection, and I picked it up because it has Return of the, what the hell is it? The Return of the Vampire with Lugosi, which I was debating on picking up a long time ago when it came out on Blu-ray, but never did. And yeah, that's a pretty good movie. Lugosi has not Dracula, but basically Dracula. And I think one of the reasons why Universal got mad at him and didn't cast him as Dracula again is because he kind of played that character for a different studio. There's also a werewolf and then a wolf man. I think this is the one here, The Man They Could Not Hang, which is the only other one that I saw from this. And that one has Karloff in it. And that's actually a really good movie, too. So, horror movies from the time that aren't Universal aren't, like, the big ones, because there's different tiers. These are definitely lesser ones than, like, even, like, Mystery of the Wax Museum or Freaks or something. But definitely still worth watching. Again, horror movies from this time, like all movies from this time. It's the best stuff. Can't go wrong with it. So, I have 2 steelbooks, but I'll show you this last one because it relates to one of the steelbooks. This is Spirited Away. Not an anime fan in the slightest. I waited so long to watch these. I watched Perfect Blue, I thought it sucked. But these are the Miyazaki ones. So far I've seen this, Kiki, Totoro, and the one with the pig. I don't know what the fucking pig is. The flying pig dude. And that one was not good. I didn't like My Neighbor Totoro either. This one's pretty good. This is not the greatest animated movie ever made. No, not even close. But whatever. It's unique. I don't know. The internet has a hard-on for anime, and it's just like, bleh. But whatever. It's still a good movie, and it is interesting, and there's a lot of shit going on. A lot of shit in this movie. I mean, they throw everything at you in this. But no, I don't have a hard-on for this shit. I don't know. And actually, it's not even my favorite of his. There is one that I actually do think is great, but of course it's not considered his best work. It's this one here, and this is the one I picked up on SteelBook. I would have got that one on SteelBook, but on Amazon it was not available in stock. Now, Kiki's Delivery Service I think is a great movie. Probably because it has a great character in it. I don't particularly care much for the character in Spirited Away, but Kiki's an interesting character. She reminds me a lot of Snow White because she's very positive, on positive energy. Yeah, she's just fucking adorable. Now, I would definitely buy this on 4K if they put another one of these out. But this is a limited edition SteelBook. Let me flip it open. Yeah, you know, it's anime, so it's got its annoying shit in it. But I think that the dubbed cast is good in this. With what's-his-face playing the cat. The fuck is his name? I'm not gonna remember. That sucks. Anyway, yeah, Kiki's definitely my favorite of the animated anime movies that I've seen so far. So, yeah. And then finally, this is another SteelBook. So, the first 2 Evil Dead movies, they came in a SteelBook double pack, but I bought that and I gave it away as a gift, and so now I own this one, so technically I own all 3, but not really. It's complicated, but yes, so all of them are on 4K. Now, of course, they don't own the same rights to the first one. Isn't owned by the same people that own this one, so they can't release all of them together, which fucking blows. So they also did They Live as a SteelBook that looked like this, but I already picked up They Live on 4K without it being a SteelBook. They're probably gonna do Return of the Living Dead as a steel. That one I might double dip and buy a SteelBook if it looks really cool, because I think that's my favorite of all of these 80s schlock gore fest. Can I open this like this? Oh my god, I almost just smashed it. Okay, hold on. It has a lot of discs in it. So there's like multiple cuts, like different cuts of the movie. You can see this, the international television cut, director's cut. Oh my god, there's so many fucking versions. Theatrical cut. And this is the 4K of the theatrical cut. Yeah, I mean, the 2013 Evil Dead remake is okay. Didn't think the new one that came out recently was any good. Obviously, Ash vs. Evil Dead is phenomenal for what that is. So, yeah. I really think Evil Dead works when Bruce Campbell's in it. Of course, they're not going to retire it once he's not in it anymore. I would hope he does a couple more movies. Maybe, possibly. Who knows? Who the hell knows? He always says he's done and then he comes back. But they're actually going to do this as a television show, too, Evil Dead, at some point. So, that's pretty neat. But anyway, those are all the movies that I picked up the last couple of months, or at least since I did the last one. Yeah, so that's it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. I have other videos planned. Yeah, a lot of stuff coming out. More review things, too. I want to do more reviews. I just don't buy a lot of newer stuff to review, but when I do, I'll show it off. So, anyway, bye.